Ah yes, the beautiful rolling hills of the Alpine land, dotted here and there with small farms, quaint little villages, with their picturesque little shops and buildings and McDonald's. McDonald's? Okay, you got us. This isn't Switzerland, it's Indiana. And this isn't a Swiss chateau, it's an insurance office. More specifically, it's an insurance office in Berne, Indiana, a small town that takes great pride in its heritage. And in Berne, that heritage is Swiss.
In the early days, in the 19th century, the area right around Berne was known pretty much as a Swiss settlement. Now, of course, since then, many others have come in. Not all people are of Swiss descent now, but still the core, you might say, of the community is Swiss, and even the language that they brought with them, Swiss German, or as we say in Berne, Schweizerdeutsch, is still spoken by a number of the older people here in Berne.
The majority of those early Swiss settlers were Mennonite farmers and tradesmen who built farms and started businesses using the skills they had brought with them. Even today, Berne is known as a furniture manufacturing center. But like so much that has gone before, some of the legacy of those pioneers has been lost over the years, which is why the Swiss Heritage Village was created.
The village has 21 acres here, including about 6 acres of woods. And then on these 21 acres, we have brought in about 12 buildings, which are authentic buildings, and were constructed in the 19th century, and each one tells a story about the early settlers that came here to Berne. We have the cheese house to show how they made cheese in the 1860s. Then we have a one-room schoolhouse to show where people went to school in the 19th century. It was built in 1881 and was used as a school in the area here until 1940. Then we have the Luganbill house, the farmhouse built in 1848, built in a certain construction that they brought with them from Switzerland, the half-timber construction, and with many nice artifacts which have been donated by the people in the area. Well, we look on ourselves very much as an educational society, and that is really our purpose here, to bring children and others out and to show them what the Swiss settlers were like when they came from Switzerland in the 19th century.
Not all Swiss settlers arrived in Berne in the 1800s. Immigration continued well into the 20th century, and today those individuals and their descendants continue the link to the homeland.
Dad had just finished his schooling, and they were accordion makers, Grandpa and them, and so they came to America in 1922, May 23rd, we came to Berne. Yes, there were dirt streets here when we came in, and some places didn't have no sidewalks yet, and I remember some of those things. Been a long time, in 74 years about. Big changes. Even today, a few of us have a lot of fun talking Swiss or the Hochdeutsch, the High German.
A few years ago, someone in Berne got the idea to decorate their business in the Swiss manner. Now even the post office bespeaks of Edelweiss. Swiss pride is everywhere, but without any arrogance or sense of superiority. The people of Berne still remain polite and courteous. Or as Mr. Zucker would say,
"Was soll ich sagen? What should I say? A Gruß von uns in Bern zu euch von Indianapolis, und danke, dass ihr sich daher gekommen habt für die Filme machen, für das Television, für das Fernsehen."
And that just about says it all.